That was my decision. It seemed to me that it's the right thing to do, that if I was going to a nursing home, or if I had a parent in a nursing home, or if I was thinking about having a parent go into a nursing home, I would want to know that piece of information.
Protecting those most at risk for COVID-19, our seniors, and giving loved ones the right to know. Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us for Action News at 11. I'm Lee Conklin. Governor Mike DeWine and Health Director Amy Acton working on fine-tuning the order requiring nursing homes notify residents and family members within 24 hours if a patient or staffer tests positive for COVID-19. And many people who have family members staying at this Oregon nursing home, the Gardens of St. Francis, say all COVID-19 questions have gone unanswered. 13 ABC's Michaela Marshall looking into those concerns. She has the story all new at 11 tonight, a story you'll only see right here.
94-year-old Betty Chisholm will be remembered for her strength and family love.
The best way to honor her is to continue to be a very close and loving family, because that's what she helped create. That's her legacy.
Her son Ken says she died over the weekend after testing positive for COVID-19. She had a fever, a cough, and as her condition declined, she spent time in the ER, ICU, and eventually hospice. Betty called the Gardens of St. Francis home for more than a decade. Ken called her care stellar.
It's the epitome of where you would want your family to go and where you yourself would want to go.
But toward the end of his mother's life, he claims he saw another side of how the facility operates. And per the governor's order, he wasn't allowed inside to visit.
Most troubling thing that I found through all this was the rather profound absence of communication.
Ken doesn't know if his mother is the first coronavirus fatality at the nursing home, or if there are any other confirmed or suspected cases. Julie and David Griffith share frustration over what they believe is a lack of transparency.
It was just wrong for the families, everybody that has a loved one there. Unless you do and go through it, you can't imagine the torment that puts you through.
Julie's 96-year-old mother, Mabel Porter, has been a resident since 2018.
She had just had a stroke and literally blind and confined to a wheelchair and she's completely dependent on their care.
Julie wants to know if anyone is sick, if the staffing and PPE supply is adequate, and she wants assurance there's oversight to enforce the guidelines.
Pretty much daily, we were trying to contact Mike DeWine's office, the commissioners, Bob Latta, the Department of Health, the Ombudsman, the facility itself, and just to find out what was going on, and we could not get any answers.
Families say this letter dated March 31st is the only communication from the facility regarding response to the virus.
Form letter, that sort of cookie cutter type of thing where you throw it out there. But I've got a mother now who's passed away from COVID. I have a mother who was a resident at the facility. I have a mother whose presence I have not had, or who I could not be around for over a month.
The residents there and their loved ones have put them there to spend the rest of their days. And, you know, they have a responsibility.
Michaela Marshall reporting. Now, immediately after Governor DeWine's announcement yesterday about this new order demanding transparency, 13 ABC reached out via email to a spokesperson with the Gardens of St. Francis. And this morning we called and left a voicemail. And this afternoon sent a follow-up email. At this hour, we've still got no response or confirmation that there have been any confirmed or suspected cases there. Last week, we also got a statement from the facility citing privacy laws as the reason why they won't give out any of that information to anyone. You can read that statement right now on 13abc.com.